and foreign development partners in Anambra State. The event, which commenced with a breakfast meeting at the Government House, Oka, has the Governor make presentations, briefing the visitors on the activities and vision of Anambra State. The Governor harped on the need for strategic partnership between Anambra State and the international community in the quest to build a livable and prosperous homeland in Anambra State. Government House correspondent Valentine Mbadola completes the report.
International community high-level visit to Anambra State is to engage with the government of Anambra State to better understand the challenges and opportunities that exist in the state and how best to provide support. Among the visitors were the head of delegation and representative of European Union, Ambassador Samuela Isupi, British High Commissioner Katharina Liang, German Embassy representative Mr. Martin Hood, Canadian African Commissioner Tammy Seleko, International Monetary Fund representative Mr. Eisen, Ambassador Mary Leonard of the U.S. Embassy, Mr. Matthias Kamel of the UN system in Nigeria, serving as the resident and humanitarian coordinator, among others. The governor, after the breakfast meeting, took the delegation to Onitsha for inspection.
We are trying to maximize whatever we can get from the federal government. Because the federal government capital expenditure, there is no place for money is spent, it sits, and we want to maximize what we get out from there. And not to mention the team that is here, the international community, your advice, your resources, important within.
From the Government House, Oka, Valentine Mbadola reporting for ABS News.
The Anambra State government has reiterated commitment to achieving food security in different parts of the state. Agriculture Dr. Foster E. who disclosed during the Medina edition of an agricultural program, Agro Half Hour, on ABS Radio Oka, said that currently the state government is partnering both local and foreign firms to boost agriculture in the state. Dr. Ihejiofor said that the government intends to assist farmers, maintain that over 6,000 farmers have so far been assisted with improved seedlings and day-old chick, among others, as part of its efforts to ensure improve the yields in the state. It said that the Governor Chukwumelat SOLUDO administration will set up an integrated decomposing farm for the provision of feed for both poultry and fish production in Anambra State. Dr. Ihejiofor said that the current administration in the state places high premium on agriculture, called on Anambra to embrace farming for enhanced food production. The search for peace by the people of NTEJE in Oyi Council area of Anambra State seems to be yielding the required result. Successful staging of a peace match by the Oyi police station. We have details from our studio.
Participants of the peaceful march, we are returning to the community after a very long time for their alleged involvement in series of crises bedeviling the community, leading to the total breakdown of law and order and death of many as a result of alleged indiscriminate arrests and detention of many Ifite youths by security operatives. In his address at the village square, a youth leader, Mr. Chinedu Okechukwu, and State Governor Professor Chukwudo, come to their rescue because they were branded out while their community. The youth leader appealed to the NTEJE youth to shun all acts capable of threatening the peace in the community, adding that not achieved dialogue, that peace has returned to NTEJE.
I want you to need non NTEJE. I believe I akawa baulu. Danu na anye no na ogu na nuso wanyo. So the right to go where uka udo tola to batani NTEJE. Koyo bu na malu wanne.
In his reaction, Comrade Ima Anungu, who lost his son during the crisis, called for calm and for the young men to embrace peace. Also speaking, a member of NTEJE Village Assembly claimed the house was raised down as he called for unity of purpose among the youth of NTEJE.
nteje bomb.
Amio.
Nya bi vai na yo, ndi ebule egbo amali ga esu eme, ndi agbo agbo amali ga esu eme ya. No bi ai na ekwu. Nteje kana mu.
NTEJE community has been experiencing a series of crises for many years concerning the sale of communal land, chieftaincy tussle, among others.
Anambra government has inaugurated a 15-man Anambra State Traditional Medicine Board with a mandate to standardize traditional medicine and herbal practice. The inauguration, which took place at the Government House, saw traditional medicine practitioners from the 3 senatorial districts in attendance. Queen Aniwogo completes the story.
The board has Chief Mrs. FLORA ILONZO of Center for Psychic and Healing Administration, OKA, as the chairperson, the General Secretary as Dr. Wale Akim, Financial Secretary, Reverend Father Jude Okoye, among others. During the event, the Executive Director, Anambra State Indigenous Medicine and Herbal Practice, Dr. Daniel NTEJE, outlined the expectations of government from traditional medicine practitioners to include collection of their biometrics, inspection of their practice, and where they practice to ensure hygiene. He added that each of them is also expected to get a license, identification card, and NAFDAC number for the medicine they produce, all in the quest to ensure best global practice. Dr. NTEJE further noted that any of the practitioners who refuse to give government access for inspection will be drastically dealt with according to the law.
You know, in the past, the herbal medicine in Anambra State is a kind of mixed up. People are practicing the way they want. So now, we now looked at it that there should be a way of using what we call as sieving method, separating the chaff from the corn. Exactly what we are trying to do, or what we've started already.
In an acceptance speech, Chief Mrs. Ilonzo went down memory lane of her life journey in herbal medicine practice and affirmed that they will make remarkable impact.
Now you can achieve something, Gabalo. Traditional medicine, you will give Ungwele, Okoti, Oganano, Ogu Biafra. Okwala Otikotiko. Etu akodi na China, etu akodi na ebe ọbụla, etu akodi na Germany, etu akodi na Spain, everybody iche iche.
For the accountant, Anambra State Indigenous Medicine, Mrs. Chinyere Udommadu, the traditional medicine practitioners should forget bygones, a united force in order for to be reckoned with traditional medicine practice in Nigeria.
Ebe nwere ndị na-emego anya onye gọọmenti ozi onye ha wepụtara ọgwụgwọ ebazi ezi ọkwankwem si mebe ọdọ ọ dị ha nwa mmezi because na enwe bọọdụ na ndị anọ iche.
The National Vice President is National Association of Nigeria Traditional Medicine, Dr. Eugene, the government for the pointed out the need to carry out the expectations step by step. In their separate comments, Dr. Patrick Okoye and Dr. Mrs. Onyebuchi Okoli said that the biometrics is a noble idea which should be decentralized and asked Ndibo to return to their roots for longevity. Others who spoke include Dr. Nnamdi Nwakozo, Chief Vincent Mbanugo, Honorable Dr. Willie Arinze, among others. Inauguration proper and group photographs featured during the event. Queen Aniwogo, ABS News.
The people of Umunyaino Ukanto area calling on the state government to come to their aid as flood has taken over half of the community. Areas around the Old Afo Market, Ojobi Village, St. James Anglican Church and Nnamdi Azikiwe University Teaching Hospital have been submerged by flood due to heavy downpour. We have details from our studio. Ministers, as that story will be brought to you in our subsequent bulletin. Following its inability to resolve several internal crises among its members, All Progressive Congress APC may not field candidate for 25 National Assembly seats. It was gathered that at the end of the deadline for submission of candidates for National Assembly seats on June 17, APC was said to have been unable to upload some of its candidates. Prominent among the vacant seats are Yobe North and Akwa Ibom Northwest Senatorial Districts, where the Senate President Ahmed Lawan and immediate past Minister of Niger Delta, Senator Godswill Akpabio, hail from. A party source who is angry at the development lamented and said APC leaders are nowhere to be found at a critical time such as this. Still on the news this morning, reports say at least 15 people have been shot dead in a bar in the South African township of Soweto. Police have said gunmen entered the Orlando Easter Tavern in the early hours of Sunday morning and started firing randomly at a group of young people. They have fled the scene in a white minibus. The police also said no motive for the attack has been established. Several more people are reportedly in critical condition in hospital, and the victims are believed to be between 19 and 35 years old. A press statement released by the office said the government had been armed with rifles of 9mm pistols when they entered the bar. And now in sports, Angela OKUTOYI, Kenyan tennis player, recorded a historic feat on Saturday afternoon, becoming the first ever Kenyan to win a Grand Slam. She made the history alongside Dutch partner Rosemaria Nijkamp following her girls' double victory at Wimbledon. OKUTOYI and Nijkamp beat the Canadian duo of Kyla Cross and Victoria Mboko by 2-1 to clinch the history-setting victory in the British capital, London. The duo began the match on a low with the Canadian girls taking the first set 6-3 in 27 minutes. OKUTOYI and Nijkamp, however, fought back and in 32 minutes forced a tiebreaker with a 6-4 victory in the second set. They were not easily defeated in the lead and won the game breaker 11-9. OKUTOYI and Nijkamp had beaten the pair of Nikola Dobnirevo, Serbia, and Lucija Seric Bagaric, Croatia, by a stretch set of 6-3, 6-4 in Friday evening's semi-final. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points again. Governor SOLUDO has received the members of international community. ANAMBRA government has reiterated commitment to achieving food security. Crisis hits APC may not upload candidates for 25 National Assembly seats. And we also told you that random shootings have left 15 people dead in Soweto bar. Here's the special message again. Governor Chukwuma SOLUDO has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra state economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news this morning. Many thanks for listening. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Good morning.